1848. A young lad named Louis Brandt sets up shop in La Chaux-de-Fonds, Switzerland. Not much to look at really, just a workshop. But this is where the Omega story begins. Brandt starts putting together pocket watches. Good, solid watches. People like them. Word gets around. Brandt's watches? Reliable. Accurate. People want more. Business booms. By 1877, Brandt's sons join the firm. They've got a new name, Louis Brandt Frère. Fancy, eh? The sons, they're ambitious. They open a factory in Bienne, Switzerland, cutting-edge stuff. They're not just making watches, they're making machines to make watches. Precision engineering, that's the ticket. And in 1894, they create a movement so precise, so revolutionary, they call it Omega. The Omega caliber 19-ligne, it's a game changer. Omega, the last letter of the Greek alphabet, signifying the ultimate achievement. It's a bold move. The Omega name, it stuck. By 1903, the whole company was rebranded as Omega Watch Company. Smart move. This Omega caliber, it was a revelation. Accurate, easy to repair, mass-produced. Watchmakers loved it. Customers loved it. It was a hit. Omega didn't rest on its laurels. They kept innovating. New materials, new techniques, always pushing the boundaries. They partnered with the British Royal Flying Corps in World War I. Their watches, standard issue for the pilots. Talk about a seal of approval. And it wasn't just the military. Explorers, adventurers, they all wanted an Omega on their wrist. Why? Because Omega meant precision. Omega meant reliability. Omega meant you could depend on it no matter what. Fast forward to 1957. The world was changing. Cars were getting faster. Planes were breaking sound barriers. People needed a watch that could keep up. Enter the Omega Speedmaster, a chronograph built for speed. Now, this wasn't some dainty dress watch. The Speedmaster was robust, it was masculine, it had a tachymeter bezel for calculating speed, perfect for racing drivers, or anyone who liked to live life in the fast lane. The Speedmaster was a hit from the get-go, but it was about to get even bigger. Much bigger. Because destiny had other plans for this watch, plans that were, quite literally, out of this world. Omega in space to the moon and beyond. 1962, Walter Schirra, an American astronaut, takes his own Speedmaster into space, his personal watch. NASA, they hadn't given him one. They didn't think it was important. How wrong they were. 1965, NASA officially certifies the Speedmaster for all manned space missions. It had passed rigorous testing. Extreme temperatures, no problem. Vibrations, piece of cake. The Speedmaster was tough enough for space. And then came the big one, 1969. Neil Armstrong steps onto the lunar surface. One small step for man, and on his wrist, the Omega Speedmaster, the first watch on the moon. Talk about iconic. The Speedmaster became known as the Moon Watch. Sales went through the roof, but more importantly, it cemented Omega's place in history. This wasn't just a watch anymore, it was a legend. Timing champions Omega and the world of sports. Omega isn't just about space. They're also the official timekeeper of the Olympic Games. Since 1932, they've been timing the world's greatest athletes. Swimming, athletics, you name it. Omega's been there. They've developed cutting-edge technology to ensure accurate timekeeping. Photo finishes, touchpads, you name it. Omega's obsession with precision is legendary. They don't mess around when it comes to timing. And it's not just the Olympics. Omega is involved in sailing, golf, bobsleigh, all of it. If it's a sport, chances are Omega's timing it. They even timed the America's Cup, the oldest international sporting trophy. A legacy of precision and innovation. From that little workshop in Switzerland to the surface of the moon, Omega has come a long way. Today, Omega is one of the most respected watchmakers in the world, and for good reason. They've never compromised on quality. They're constantly innovating, pushing the boundaries of watchmaking, and they've got a history that's second to none. From space exploration to the Olympics, Omega has been there, done that, and got the gold medal. So next time you see an Omega watch, take a closer look. You're not just looking at a timepiece, you're looking at a piece of history, a testament to human ingenuity and the pursuit of precision. You're looking at an Omega, and frankly, that's all you need to know.